Greetings, fellow grade 12s. Look, what we are looking at now, basically, I want us to just quickly look at how do we calculate or solve our sigma notation, right? That is just a basic thing that I want us to look at, and then we go. Look, now, rule number one, whenever you are doing, or rather, whenever you are solving for sigma notation, the first thing that you need to take note of, this, what you are given here, this represents the Tn. This is the Tn, or basically this is the Tn of this particular, series or of the sequence that you are given, right? So that's the first thing that you need to take note of. So, and now the second thing that you also need to take note of is that now this k is equals to 2, which means now your pattern start in your second term, right? It means your pattern start in your second term whenever your k is equal to 3. If your k is equals to 5, which means your pattern will start on the fifth term, right? And this 10 here, it tells you the number of terms that you are having in this particular sum, right? And this here, it tells you the sum, right? It means now it is the sum of all the terms that are added, which means here you've added 10 terms, but now because you are starting from the second term, which means now you are going to calculate in terms of how many number of terms now that you had now that you started from the second term, right? So the first thing, we are going to start with our Tn, substitute the where our pattern starts. We said our pattern start in our second term, so we are going to say, look, our term number 1, right? It's going to be given by 2 into bracket 3 close bracket, where k start, your k started 2, so this is going to be 2 subtract 1, right? And what is going to be the answer that you're going to have there? It is going to be 6. The next one, your second one, it's going to be 2 into 3 close bracket. This is going to be 3 subtract 1, and then the answer that you're going to have here, 18. The third one, it's going to be what? It's going to be 2 into 3 close bracket. This is going to be 4 subtract 1, which is going to be given by, let's see, this is going to be 54. I'm going to get, let's say, for example, we do the last one, our let's say we do the fourth one, our T4. So now our T4 here, it's going to be given by 2 into 3 close bracket. Our 5 subtract what? Our 5 subtract 1, which is going to be given by what? Which is going to be given by your 162. Now that we've done that, we are going to come back and find out in terms of this. Basically, this is going to be your series, which is 6 plus 18 plus 54 plus 162. Are we together? So now, the second thing now that we are going to do, let's find out what is going to be the value of your D or your R. Now that you can see that basically this one is going to be your geometric series. So you are going to find the value of your R, and the value of your R here is going to be what? When you say 18 divided by 6, it's 3. When you say 54 divided by 18, it's 3. And 162 divided by 54, it's going to be 3, which means the value of your R here is going to be 3. Now that you found that, you are going to come back. Your value of your A, you already know that your value of your A is what? It's 6. The value of your R now, it's what? It's 3. Now you can solve this. Now you can come back and say, now, how many number of terms that you have? For you now to calculate the number of terms, you're going to say, look, and it is given by top, subtract your bottom plus 1, which means basically it's going to be this 10, subtract your 2 plus 1, right? So this is going to be your 10, subtract your 2 plus 1, which is going to be given by what? Which is going to be 9, which means the number of terms here, the sum of terms that you're having here, it's going to be 9. Now that you know the sum of terms, now you're going to come back to the Sn, right? So your Sn that you are going to write, it's going to be A into bracket Rn subtract 1 close bracket R subtract 1. And why are we using this formula, not where the one that is saying 1 subtract R to the power of n? This is because your value of your R is greater than 1, right? Then now you can simply just substitute. Substitute the value of your A. The value of your A is 6. So this is going to be 6 into bracket. This is same as 3 close bracket. The value of your N is what? It's 9 subtract 1 close bracket. This is going to be also 3 subtract 1. And what is going to be your sum of 9, right? So your S of 9 is going to be given by what? Your S of 9, it is going to be given by, let's plug in our calculator. This is going to be 59,000 uh and 46, right? So this is going to be 59,046. So basically, this is how we calculate our sigma notation. Once again, hopefully this makes sense to you now. Thank you very much.